earnings season. You remember that? It's right around the corner again. And my next guest says that you're going to have to be selective because earnings, they're going to be some that really knock it at the ball out of the park. I'm going to bring in now Real Talk Capital CEO Rob Luna. Rob, let's talk about this right now. I love when Wall Street hates earnings season, ahead of earnings seasons, right? I love when earnings estimates are coming down because when they beat, the folks in Mississippi say, they already were ratcheted down. This quarter is supposed to be the lowest point in this earnings recession, but I think also could be the inflection point. So how are you playing it?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think actually because they've been coming down and that bar's been set so low, Charles, I think some of the companies that are doing well are going to be able to exceed that. And you look at the ADP number, you look at consumer confidence. The consumer is a lot stronger than most people believe. And if you have the right product, if you have the right offering, your company is going to do pretty well. And that's why I say don't cast this wide net, but look into this earnings seasons, listen to what management's saying. And I think selective companies are going to continue to do well in the face of interest rates continuing to tick up, in the face of some companies that are probably not going to be able to do so well this quarter.
Walk us through the Luna method then of identifying these names as we go into this earnings season.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, we're looking at a few companies right now that have been just crushing it. Stellantis, if you look at what that company is doing, Asbury Automotive. As interest rates tick up, people might not be buying new homes, but we saw what happened with car prices. Those are starting to come down. So while dollar volume might go down, I think automotive cars are going to be volume is going to be picking up. Those are two names we like a lot right here. I also like Etsy, Charles. We just talked about this. The way to get rich in this country is to have a side hustle, create your own economy. I think Etsy is a stock that's come back down to earth. That's a good opportunity right here. But look at individual names in big tech, Charles. Look, fortress types of balance sheets, mission critical technology. They're going to be adopting AI in pretty much every main company out there, Amazon, Meta. Those are the companies I think you also can stick with here, as well as interest rates, dividends. You've got to buy some fixed income here as well.
It's so funny with Etsy. So I bought it last year. I was up more than 100%. There was an earnings report. The stock went to like 136. Then it was at 132. Then it was at 129. So I cut it. I sold it around 129. I'm looking for a re-entry point. But, just so folks, the reason I'm sharing that story is to let people know it can be extraordinarily volatile. So before I let you go, the big debate on this show today has been where the economy is going. And you're in that soft landing camp, right?
Yeah, I've been in the soft landing camp, and I got laughed at a lot last year. Just because you just talked about it, all the stimulus that's out there. If you want a job, there's still plenty of jobs out there. The consumer is not nearly as challenged as most people think. That being said, look at mortgage rates, 7.2%. There's going to be some headwinds, especially for some of these names that have rallied so hard, technology names this year. But I do think overall the economy is not in bad a place as most people do believe. And that's why I said, look at the companies who can navigate this environment, have something that people want, and have good balance sheets. That should get you through.
Sounds great. And by the way, I want to let the audience know that you've got a new book coming out, Close Your Wealth Gap. Financial Lessons to Upgrade Your Life. It's going to be available. It is available right now for pre-order, folks. Take a look at that. I've seen the book. It is fantastic. Thanks a lot, Rob.